And like everyone else, GA, I'm looking forward to the big man matchup in this one.
Yeah, we have a pair of the best centers in the NBA. Points in the paint will be a key number tonight.
Here are the 5 for the Clippers. Filling the perimeter slots are Dunn and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the 1. 6 on the shot clock. DiVincenzo hits the bucket.
Sweet shooting from DiVincenzo. Really comfortable getting that shot up quickly.
Outside Collins. Outside Leonard. Zubac, a screen on McDaniel. Bounce pass Collins. Here's Harden. DiVincenzo with the rebound. An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Donte DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team.
Here's Zubac, following the basket by Julius Randle. Dunn, wide open, he fires. No good from outside.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Edwards, good.
That's 3 straight shots to fall here to start. Looking good.
For the Clippers, it's been a slow start here. 6-point game. They come into this one following the loss to the Grizzlies.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
Now here's Gobert. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. A nice shot by McDaniel.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, you get the sense that they're going to start stretching this lead out a little bit.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Hey, James Harden is very comfortable at the controls of the Clippers offense, and Coach Ty Lue said he sees the game how I see it, from a point guard's point of view, a coach's point of view, how teams are playing us defensively, how we can capitalize and take advantage of it. Back to you, Kev.
A tremendous IQ. Wow. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for Randall, and it's Mike Conley in for Donte DiVincenzo. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Lopez, he's checked in for Zubac. Batum comes in for Collins. Bogdanovic, he's checked in for Dunn. And Sanders subbed in for James Harden. A nice shot by McDaniel.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Some changes for Minnesota. Miller's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Clark comes in for McDaniels. And Dillingham subbed in for Edwards. And the Clippers with a change here too. Brown is checked in for Kawhi Leonard. Clippers trail by 12. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team. And that ends the struggle. You could feel the tensions in the building with each miss.
Whew, man, this thing was turning into a soccer game. A lot of action and not many points.
Now, here's Clark. Takes a 3. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Brown outside. Dillingham with the rebound. Now the Timberwolves with it. It's a 12-2 run here, good pace. Pass to Reed. He's off on that one. Good D by Lopez. Here's Bogdanovic, and the layup's good off the glass. Bogdanovic has got it back down to single digits for Los Angeles. Here's the 3, And the last-second attempt does not go in for him. And so it's Minnesota holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. What a defensive effort they put on Kawhi Leonard. It's rare to see him have the kind of trouble he's had tonight. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Here are the 5 the Clippers have to start the second. They've got Brook Lopez. Bogdanovich is out there with Batum. Then there's Christie, and it's Harden in at the 1 spot. Clark Naz Reed, a former 6-man award winner in this league.
Yeah, I tell you, he was given the nickname Big Jelly in high school, and it has stuck with him. In fact, they've got some great T-shirts with that on it. And to be honest, I like it. I just would like to know the backstory as to how he became Big Jelly. His game is pretty sweet, too.
Al Conley following Bogdanovich's 3-point attempt. Pass to Dillingham. Down low, here's Randall. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh, and if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
Minnesota making some changes. Shannon's checked in, and it's Edwards in for Dillingham. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Leonard, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Just over 1 minute has passed here in the second quarter. Pass to Harden. Back to Leonard. 3-pointer. Los Angeles with another miss. Minnesota leading by 10. Here's Shannon. Stolen by Harden. 3-on-3. Pass to Batum. Leonard inside. Over by Conley. And that one's good by Lopez.
Part of Brook Lopez's value is his ability to space the floor, especially as a big guy.
Randall outside. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. Looking at Minnesota, they took the win in their last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
Absolutely, especially on the road when you need those guys off the bench to up the ante.
Now, let's take a minute to talk to Allie LaForce courtside. Allie.
Thanks, Kevin. Chris Finch getting buy-in from his players top to bottom. Anthony Edwards said he's such a great coach and just a likable person. He will coach you hard, and he comes in ready to work every day. You look forward to working with someone like that. Kevin?
Has him bought in. Thanks so much for the report, Allie.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Yeah, it looks like they've gained a little bit of confidence as the lid has come off the hoop.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Chris Dunn's checked in for Christie. And Sanders subbed in for James Harden. Three minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Reed kicks to Edwards. Over Dunn. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Collins setting the pick for Dunn. To the inside. Shot by Collins, no good.
You won't see that from him very often, missing the bunny like that.
DiVincenzo finds Edwards. The three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Sanders. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Gets the defender to sell out on the pump fake, then flips it in.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels outside. A three off the mark. And a close game so far through the first two quarters as we reach halftime. Timberwolves ahead. They lead by 2. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center.
Hello and welcome. Before we take a look at the action from the first half, a brief overview of some upcoming games.
And you know, for that matchup with the Suns, this looks like a complete toss-up to me. Talent level is similar. These games often come down to a few key plays.
And if that's the case, we'll see who has the better closers tonight. Getting to that first half of action from Minnesota, they find themselves in the middle of a tight one.
Yeah, I'll tell you, the fans are on the edge of their seats. They're getting their money's worth, Ernie.
It is electric in this arena tonight, and the team is vibing. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Jaden McDaniel.
And even with the defense shading towards him on every trip down, he still finds a way to come up big.
Well, we're not surprised by that. No more than what we've come to expect of him. He can adapt and adjust to anything a defense tries to throw at him.
Out to the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half.
Look at the big fella working on that possession. He knows how to fend guys off and get those rebounds.
The Timberwolves leading. And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
They have yet to hit a shot, a real slow start here in the second half.
Randle outside. Gobert against Dunn. And the wide-open shot from DiVincenzo. Three-pointer, Randle. Offensive rebound. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Zubac, a screen on Randle. Back to Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Zubac really has a good feel and understanding of how to work off of the screen. He can run these sets virtually in his sleep.
Now, here's DiVincenzo. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Clock at 6. Back to Randle. Lets it go with the 3. Randle can't get that one to fall.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Out left to the wing. Up top, Leonard for the tie. A rebound by the Timberwolves. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Next matchup, they'll be home against the Suns. That'll be the latter half of this 2-game homestand. McDaniels passes to Randle. Outside, Edwards. That's in, coming off an assist from Randle. Edwards got 5.
Well, Edwards looking almost automatic there. Didn't wait too long to put that shot up.
Outside Collins. Leonard the pass to Collins. Now Harden. Getting inside, it's Harden.
Crafty around the hoop. Harden's inside game, I think, deserves a little more love.
To the middle. And Randle throws it down.
That is what we talk about. Make the next pass. Fantastic feed.
Little under 2.5 minutes off the clock now here in the third. Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Fires for 3. The rebound by Edwards.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
McDaniels finds Randle. Gobert with a screen for Randle. To the paint. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Throwing it down. Gobert using all of his height there.
Outside Leonard. The ferocity inside by Leonard. And that's going to do it for the third quarter. Timberwolves lead by 5. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard with the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far with this fourth quarter. Sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And on the floor for the Clippers here in the fourth, Brook Lopez is out there with Batum. Then there's Bogdanovich. Then it's Harden. And it's Christie in at the 2 guard. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
And guys, how about the unselfishness and all about working that ball around, shifting the defense, and just seeking out the best shot.
And they've also been ferocious inside, really taking advantage in the painted area and making good on those chances.
And that one falls for Reed.
I like the fact that Reed is pretty crafty. He's got a good understanding and feel for the game. I mean, he makes plays, especially around the hoop, that other big men can't.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Randall against Batum. Randall right side. That one doesn't go. Great D that time from Batum. Bogdanovich with it. Guarded now by Clark. Count that one. And the Timberwolves lead has been cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Bogdanovich.
Showing off his inside game. Bogdan is an all-around scorer.
And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. Wants to make sure everybody's coordinated and intent. Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Gobert, he's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for Clark. Edwards has come in for Dillingham. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Mike Conley. Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Lopez. Collins comes in for Nicholas Batum. Leonard, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovich. And it's done in for Christie. And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Terrific, Allie. We appreciate the report. Here's Leonard. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Leonard fires. Gobert there for the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 5. Edwards. And the layup is off. The Clippers have gone 2 of 3 from the field to get the fourth quarter started. Here's Leonard. Kawhi, so tough to stop inside.
Oh, it's not easy trying to guard Leonard inside. I can tell you that, guys. I mean, he's so good at using his body to get shots up over the defense.
Now Randall. Edwards a screen on Collins. The glass.
Calm when it counts. Randall has that clutch DNA.
Clippers trail by 5. Right side, Leonard. Leonard chewing him up inside.
Leonard going into attack mode to get those big points. That's what Kawhi Leonard does, though. No surprise for me.
Gobert trying to get open. Good! Lays it right in there.
At every level, Edwards has been the go-to guy for his team. It's in his DNA.
Leonard against McDaniels. And down it goes.
Showing no hesitation and in a huge moment. Kawhi wants the ball when they need a bucket.
Oh, here's Edwards.
Edwards is who you want to go to in the clutch when you need points, and will usually find a way to get them for you.
Outside Leonard. Count it!
That was a ginormous bucket by Leonard. Big-time performer.
they'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on.
Not against McDaniel. 14 feet away. Gobert there for the rebound. And that's an intentional foul.
Second team foul.
And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul. Third team foul. At the line for the Timberwolves, Anthony. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
2-possession game now, guys. Some very important free throws there.
And Tyronn Lue calls timeout. He knows every possession is critical now.
You can't see.
Trailing by 5. Collins. No good from 3. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Fourth team foul. At the line for 2.
And the first of 2, no good. Heartbreaker. And he ends up making the second, and that increases their lead to 6. Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 6. Any ideas on strategy being discussed right now in that huddle?
There's still a sliver of hope.
Yeah, but they've got to score and then foul immediately.
Good!
A little playmaking there from Collins. Nice to see him setting others up.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
Kawhi missed on the 3. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Second personal foul.
Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves. Great job. Thanks for that, Allie. And that'll do it, folks. Alongside